Hi, I'm Donna Bordeaux with PYOPaccounting.com. I want to talk about a touchy subject today, but my interest here is not to provoke issues, but to have you think about something. As states are starting to reopen after COVID and release the requirements for mask mandates and capacity issues, I want you to think about how comfortable you are and what your criteria are. I know there have been many people talk about they're not ready. They don't want to go without masks in their studio, but they don't want to be the bad guy of telling people that they must wear them in the studio. You are a business owner and you make the rules. So don't feel bad about enforcing the rules for your particular business. You're a private enterprise and you have the right to make your own decisions on what the rules are. But I would suggest you have reasons in your head as to why those rules are necessary for you. So what you want to do is be ready. If somebody says, I don't want to come in wearing a mask, I want to take my mask off, or you need to ask someone to put their mask on. It's not a particularly pleasant thing to do, but it's something you feel that you have to do. Let's talk about what the criteria are for your studio to return to normal. So let's just say for a moment that in your state, the mask mandate is lifted. There are no capacity restrictions, no restrictions on anything that wasn't there pre-COVID. How are you going to determine how you operate in your studio? If you'd like to maintain the masks, think about when the criteria will be that you don't have to have a mask. And be realistic. Don't say when everyone was vaccinated, because not everyone will ever be vaccinated. They're not vaccinated right now for other things, and they never will have 100% clarity on that. Also, don't use the reasoning that COVID's gone. It's not going to go away. The flu will still be around. We've always had potentials for illness and germs to transmit amongst places where you might be in public. So, if your criteria is that you're waiting for something to happen, make sure that you have good backing, good statistics to back up your decision. Also, I urge you to look at what you base your decisions on. Many people say they're following science. I got to tell you, including myself, I don't follow science. I don't read scientific journals, and I don't know anybody who does. Unless you're a doctor or a medical professional, most people are not able to read a medical journal without falling asleep. So if you're going to follow guidelines that are presented by somebody, the CDC or whoever that may be, make sure that you follow real guidelines and follow those and have a backing that you can tell people, we will still have masks in our studio until XYZ happens. That will give you a better feeling when you have to tell somebody that they're not following your rules, or perhaps you may even have to ask someone to leave your studio. None of us likes that idea, but state that on your sign at the door. Say, we will still require masks to be worn until XYZ, whatever your criteria are. Just be honest with your guests and tell them what your criteria are. Again, my discussion here is not to cause controversy, just an idea to help you get through this and make sure that you can stand in front of your guests and tell them what your reasoning is and when the criteria will change. I'm Donna Bordeaux with PYOPaccounting.com.